Sup nerds! Welcome back to my channel, guys! I am so excited for today's video. As you guys saw with the title, we will be doing a haul. It's not my fault. There were so many deals and steals and sales and stuff, and I'll probably talk you through some of my thought process for each purchase and stuff like that, but honestly it just felt so good. I'm so happy I have all these books with me, and you know what, like, I think I said this a couple months ago, the one time I was trying to do a book buying man and I purchased something and I just felt guilty. This I did not feel guilty. I just feel immense joy, so I hope you're happy for me. I probably will be doing a book buying ban for March, but for now we can enjoy the beauty that is a fresh new book. I am so excited. If you guys love hauls, if you guys like talking about books, if you guys like all the nerdy things, then definitely give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. Without further ado, let's just get started. Alright, I'm so excited. Okay, I just have like things everywhere, but actually let me mention this one first. So this is Kingmaker's Graduation by Sophie Lark. I actually, I don't have the bag or whatever because I got this a little bit ago at Walmart. So random. I got this on release day, the day it released though, because I went to Walmart actually the day before release day and Walmart had stocked them, and so I was like, oh, let me just buy it. And they didn't let me buy it, which is, it's fine. So then I just went back to Walmart the next day. I was looking and they didn't have it and I was like, what? But then I saw it on the person who was like stocking the books. I saw it on his cart and I was like, hey, can I get this? And so he did let me buy it, and so I was very excited about this. This is a chunker, but I'm so excited about this. You guys know how much I'm loving this series, so I needed it. I was gonna buy it anyway, so might as well buy it now. I also do want to do a video actually finishing series I'm in the middle of, so it just, again, makes sense. I also never really go to Walmart, so it's kind of like, it was perfect. But I also didn't mention this, sorry, I was supposed to mention this earlier, that the books I got from when I did my Galentine's Day kind of vlog thing, I don't have them. They're over there because they're on my TBR. Literally all three of them are on my TBR for March. And so it's fine. They're over there. You guys, I'm sure you guys saw it. If you didn't, go watch that vlog because it was a fun one. Okay, other just random kind of like boxes. This one's open because I did have something else in here that I just needed to grab, but I did end up picking up The Blood Trader by Lynette Noni. If you guys did not see Tuesday's video, it would have been. I did want to talk about this because I did end up reading this last month and I freaking loved it so much that I needed the physical copy. Like, I can't breathe. Couldn't breathe without the physical copy. But I also am like, now I'm eyeing all like any fun editions that I may see. I don't think I saw very many, but like now I'm on the hunt because I loved this book so freaking much. It will be in a reading vlog soon. But spoiler alert, I did love. I'm gonna put it over here because I already read it, so it'll go into a different, like it'll go on my shelves and not on my cart. We're just gonna start grabbing stuff. I also ended up getting Beg, Borrow, and Steal by Sarah Adams. I wasn't gonna do it, but I was like, you know what? Without fail, every time I film. Every time. I wasn't gonna do it, but I ended up, like, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna read it at some point, so I might as well get it while I wanted to. So I ended up buying it. It was just so exciting. I know I'm gonna read it, and I'm just hoping that I'm gonna love it, because Sarah Adams' books, though, I feel like most of her books I love, so it's like, it's fine, and I know I'm, like, obviously gonna continue the series and stuff, so it's like, might as well get it. I also really want to do like a blind TBR, like wrapping all the books and stuff, so I want to have a good number of books that are super exciting to put in that. So we're creating stock here. Actually, let's go ahead and open up a box. So I know what this is. Obviously I know what all of these are, but this one actually is a fun one. This will be a surprise. I'm sure you guys will be it's like truly surprised. Truly surprised. Okay, wait. It's hard to like show you and hold it. Oh my gosh, it was open. It's the paper's off, but I ended up getting the whole set, the whole Red Queen set. It's actually funny because I couldn't, this was the only on Amazon did they have the 5-book set. For a couple of them only had the four books. Bruh. Okay, sorry. Anyway, so I got the whole set, and there's a couple places only had 4 books, but I know I think one of these books is like a series of novellas, if not 2 of them. I have no idea, but I was glad that this one had all 5 basically, although it's kind of falling apart, so it seems like it was probably like a limited stock or something. The books are not damaged though, so that's fine. And I usually throw out the boxes anyway, so it's fine. But technically I did read obviously the Red Queen, and then we got the rest of the series because I enjoyed it that much. I enjoyed it that much, and so that I bought the whole series. That's saying a lot, considering even series that I love, sometimes I'll just buy book by book, you know what I mean? So I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. This thing is really falling apart. It's fine. Okay, then I will go with this one. So me and my friend actually exchanged like Galentine's, and I'm not gonna lie, like I literally cried when she gave me this because she had it filled with like such fun things that like were so me, that I was like, to have like a friend that know you that well is just like so incredible. The bag is so freaking cute. So she got me 2 different books. So she got me Deep End by Ali Hazelwood, which this one I was like, if you guys saw, like I was very questioned about this one myself because I don't know if I'm gonna love it. I've heard such mixed reviews that it's so hard, but I was very happy that she got it for me because then it kind of makes the decision for you. I don't have to think about it, and then it does have the sprayed edges and the water droplets. Like it's so fun, and so I'm interested to see if I'm gonna like it. I obviously will read it at some point, but it's like kind of the best kind of gift, you know? It's the one where it's like, you know, they throw you out in the deep end. They're like, here, you gotta try it anyway. So I'm excited about that one. And then she also got me A False Start by Elsie Silver. So this is book 3 in the Gold Rush Ranch series. 3? Is this 3? I think this is 3. Oh, A False Start. Oh, this is book 4, so I think I have to get book 3. I don't think I have book 3, unless I'm crazy. Am I crazy? Okay. But I literally, so she always asks me, like when we know we're exchanging gifts or something, she always asks me to send her like a bunch of books that I'll be able to like control myself with and not purchase. So I sent her this one as one of the options, so that was like my bad. But it's fine. Like I'm gonna buy the whole series because it's Elsie Silver either way, so it's fine. That is hilarious. Yeah, I need the front runner, but that's fine. This is so pretty anyway. That is hilarious. I didn't even notice. But also, what else she got me? You guys want to know? You want to know? She got me one of the little stampers that say like Marissa's bookshelf or book whatever library, and so I'm so excited. It took me forever to get it set up, so I'm not taking this apart because I like was so stupid and I couldn't figure it out. So we're gonna have to do a whole video probably or something, like listening to some audiobooks and stamping every single book on my shelf. We could probably start and finish an audiobook at the whole time, but it was just so cute. It comes in like this cute little thing. Like it was just like, I was so excited, like literally sobbing. Like how sweet. It was so kind. And so I was like, I didn't have one of those and I've seen them. And so it was literally perfect. Okay, before we get into the big kahunas, let's do the last Target. So I did get 2 different books. This I literally went yesterday. I could not be stopped. But when I saw this not even edge, it's the spine. I needed it. And I really did love Funny Story is the thesis. I just bought it in a hardcover and I should just learn my lesson because you know what? I hate when authors do that, and I always say I'm not falling for their trap, and Funny Story is the one that done got me. And so I need to not make that mistake again. But I wasn't gonna do it. That's the thing. I was like, if it was the exact same I wouldn't have done it, but it's the pink with the lemons that I needed it. It was a need, and so I bought it. And so luckily I've read this though, so it won't be going on my TBR cart, so it's fine, but I needed it so bad. And honestly, this book is so much shorter like than I thought, and so I'm like, do I need to do a reread? I don't know. I don't know. But I also ended up picking up Scythe and Sparrow by Bryn Weaver. Book 3 in the Ruinous Love Trilogy. I've only saw one review, I'm not gonna lie, and I didn't hear I think she gave it like a 3.5 or something like that, which is like, she said it was better than, she said it was better than Leather and Lark, but Butcher and Blackbird's still the best, and so I'm like, honestly, that's fine, okay? I just, again, want to do a video, did I say that? That I want to do a video actually finishing series, and so this will be a good one because it's like a quick trilogy just to get her done. Oh yeah, that's different. Wow. Interesting. Like, this one's kind of shiny-ish. I don't know if I don't think I got them from the same spot then. It's not the end of the world. I don't care that much, but I'm interested to see. I'm interested. You know, we get a little cameo. I'm not going to read about it because I'm going to go into it pretty blind, but obviously we meet those characters in book 2, maybe even book 1 a little bit, but anyway, excited about that. Can you believe we're not even nearly done yet? Like, we're not close yet. Somebody who did it, I don't know, whoever did it, it's their fault. Actually, I'm just gonna cover this really quick so that I can show you. If you know this box, then you have a problem too. I'm just kidding. Whoever posted this, I blame you. That they said that the book outlet was doing a $5.99 sale. This. Not crisp. The book outlet was doing their $5.99 sale, which I have seen they've done this in the past, and I feel like I've looked and have not seen anything, but this time I saw too much. It was too much. Like, so much so that I probably could place a third order, but I'm like practicing self-control. So all these books were $5.99 or less, because some of them were like $5.89. Well, they weren't on the sale, but like there was stuff, and I don't know what the thing is, if it's like overstock or why they have so many books or whatever the tea is, but I wasn't gonna ask questions. Like, they were $5.99, so I'm like, I got such a good deal. Okay, so I'll just start with this one. First, I ended up getting Authentically Izzy by Pepper Basham. This is a Christian fiction. Christian fiction? Yeah. Christian fiction or Christmas romance or whatever, and fictional romance, and I'm like, yes, please, I want more like this. And I think me and my friend were talking about this. Well, we were talking about this like YA, because we're saying just how like sometimes it's super corny, like super cheesy, and that's so annoying. And so I'm hoping that this is not like super corny, super cheesy, super corny, super corny or super cheesy either, and so we'll see. I've seen a couple people review this, and so I think what's her name, Haley Pham, reviewed this, but I can't remember what she gave it, but it was enough that this book was on my radar. I dream of opening my own bookstore, but my life, particularly my romantic history, has not been the stuff of fairy tales, which is really probably why my pregnant, misled, matchmaking cousin, who really is more like my sister, signed me up for our online dating community. The trouble is, it worked! Oh my gosh, wait, I don't want to read the whole thing. I feel a rom-com movie with the foreboding disaster nipping at my heels. I've played it safe for a long time. Maybe it's time for me to be brave. Be as brave as my favorite library heroines. Maybe it's time to take the adventure for the page to her life. Wish me luck, Authentically Izzy. But I was like, I was flipping through, and it looks like they're like emails back and forth, or like letters back and forth. And that was like my favorite Dear Aaron. Love that book so much. So I'm, oh my gosh, now this has so much potential. I didn't even know what this was about, to be honest, but it was $5.99, so it was like, you're speaking my language already. And now I'm so excited about it. I don't know if the author is like, she writes like Christian fiction. I don't know if this book specifically like will mention like Christianity and that kind of stuff, or what, like how it's gonna work, so I'm excited to see. I also ended up getting Apprentice to the Villain by Hannah Nicole Meyer. This one does have the sprayed edges, but it was fine, because we'll just turn it around. Oh, you can see this one looks like it got like cut by like a box opener or something. The spine is in pristine condition, that's all I need. But this is book 2 to Assistant to the Villain, and I enjoyed that book. I wasn't obsessed, but I've heard a lot of people who love this one more, and so I feel like I would love that more too. So I got that one. I do have some room on this bottom shelf, but I might just stack them up so we can look at them all together. But the last one that I haven't read from this box is The Summer of Yes by Courtney Walsh. Courtney Walsh is just known for writing closed-door romance, but still like having like a really, she wrote one of the Christmas books I read this past Christmas, and I freaking loved it. And so I have really high expectations for this. I don't know if this is necessarily romance though. It just says fiction, because I think this is like a friend's trip as well. Maybe a little bit of romance. Yeah. I don't think it's romance, but I was still like super excited about it. So sometimes you're so busy writing other people's stories that you lose the plot of your own. blah, 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 lots of stuff. Summer, yes. I was like, oh yes, please. That one also was on my radar like before, but and that's the thing, like those 3 books so far are books that like were on my radar before, but I just didn't want to pay full price for them, you know what I mean? Because I was like, I don't know if I'll love them or not, so like getting them basically half off, incredible. Then this is the book I've read. It's so funny. Honestly, oh, there's nothing going on here. Maybe it's just like the sticker. But I ended up getting Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez in a paperback. So I have read this book, but I have it as a book of the month book. So all my other Abby Jimenez books are paperback, so I was like, I need it. Although Abby Jimenez, she has the annoying paperbacks that are not all the same size, even if they're in the same like trilogy. They're not all the same size, and she said like I think it's the publishing company, so we can't be mad at her. But like either way, I still really wanted this as a paperback, and so I ended up getting that again at a really good deal. This paperback goes for $17.99. Come on. This is what really started the whole thing, because someone posted their again their haul with this book in it, and if you don't know, I just bought book 2. Actually I bought book 2, yeah. Whatever. I ended up buying book 2 and I bought it with the sprayed edges and like the design, and so I was like, oh, I want book 1. So I was gonna buy book 1, ended up waiting. Well, thank God I waited, because this was only $5.99 for this full-sized paperback. Maybe it's a little bit like damaged right there, but it's fine. It's literally fine, and so I was very excited about that. I just love, it's May Corland. I don't know what I said. But book 1 was so good. This is another one that I have as a book of the month book, so I wanted it as a, I wanted it with the edges. This one says $18.99. And the back says $32.99 for US. So for those of you who bought it for $32.99, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I got it for literally $5, for $6, okay? But this is what ends up sending me down the rabbit hole. Genuinely. So it's all May Corland's fault. I'm just kidding. Look at that. Got the sticker off. Boom. This one also, though, looks really shiny. I don't remember if the other one's this shiny. I don't know, but I'm so excited. I'll just get it. Oh, yeah, they are that shiny. But look. What? Yeah, I need all of them like this. Stat. ASAP. Need. Oh, this one can go over here. Oops, sorry. Over here. Okay, that's one box. Then we went back for more. Honestly, it was because I saw so many books while I was shopping for them, and I honestly, like, again, I could have placed a third order with probably, like, the same amount of books, like 5 or 6 different books, and I was like, okay, let me have a little bit of self-control, like, just a little bit. I'm so excited. Oh, some of these books are from Target. You know, honestly, that makes sense, because I feel like I would go to Target and I would be like, I swore like so-and-so, like whatever author had this many books here before, and then they just like disappeared one day. And so I'm like, did they really like sell out? It makes sense if they like were not selling, so that they just, you know, I guess however it would go, sold them to the book outlet, or like send them to, I don't know. Well, I ended up getting, this is specifically I was talking about, I'm thinking about Mia Sheridan, because like most of her books used to be at Target, and now you can only get like a select few, so I ended up getting both. I ended up getting 2 out of, honestly, she had like 5 or 6 books there. And I was like, Mia Sheridan, what's going on? You guys? Like, I love her writing so much, so I'm like, you know, I'm determined to read as many of her books I can before her new book comes out. Because, oh my gosh, I'm just so excited about that book. I'm trying to get the sticker off of it, sorry. But this is Finding Eden. I'm not gonna lie, some like her books are really weird in the sense that like they all say they're in a series. Like some of them say they're in this series and some are in this series, but some are in other series as well. Like I don't know if they're actually interconnected or if it's just like a series of standalones, but like they have maybe similar issues or something, like they're similar in a sense, so that she just puts them together, or if they're actually interconnected. I don't know. So I think that there was I can't remember if these 2 were connected or if these were 2 separate that I was like, just wanted to see. Oh no, these were the both in the series. because this one starts off by saying Eden and Calder becoming Calder. Oh no, I don't know how to say his name. Oh, you could tell this sticker was on there for a long time. Oh my gosh. Should we ask Google how to pronounce his name?
Calder.
It said Calder, so we're going with Calder. I don't know, but this is, I believe, is a series. It's in the Acadia, like, duology or something like that. Why the heck not? Look how beautiful they are, and I love Mia Sheridan's writing, so I was like, whatever. I honestly don't know really much about them. I do remember, though, when I was purchasing them, again, there were so many options that I did look them up, and then I settled on these two when I went back the second time. Another book from Target. This is Hate by Tate James. Madison Kate book 1, I think. What's her name? Larry and her friends, they just went on like some New York trip or whatever, and I believe they were talking about this book, and like she said, or maybe I was just watching one of her videos. Actually, was this okay, I don't even know. I know I was watching a Larry video. This is why I can't multitask. And she had talked about this and said she loved it, and again, I saw it for $5.99, so I was like, okay, I'll just pick it up, and like, let's see, let's try it. I don't even know, again, I don't know what this is. Is this scary? Oh, it says Madison Kate Danvers was murdered tonight, and then it says, those words changed my life, and not for the better. They were wrong, of course. I wasn't dead, but I was set up. Oh. Yeah, well, you could tell these were in there for a while. Because that one too. But I know a lot of you will just tell me to go. I should have gotten a blow dryer, and I'm so sorry. It's fine. Anyway, though, I am excited about this book, and so I was like interested, and I was like, let's just get book 1. I don't think they had all of them. Let's just get book 1. But yes. I will also say that during this sale was when one of the Julia Soto books was on sale. The one that I was talking about, it's also on Kindle Unlimited, but the one that I was talking about as a potential buddy read. And that one was on sale, and I didn't, like, I was waiting so long to make my second purchase. It sold out, and so then I couldn't get it. And I was so mad, so that's also what made me also purchase more. Okay, this series, I also just really wanted because I knew I was going to finish the series, but this is by Leah Stone, which you guys know I have had a recent obsession with her. This is the Forbidden Wolf King and then the Ruthless Fae King. So I read book 1, have book 2. I think this is book 3 and book 4. Oh, book 3, book 4. This one has like a sticker on it. Interesting. But it's basically like, obviously, kings. They're all 4 different kings. They're called the Kings of Avalar series. They're 4 different kings who all end up, like, needing wives for something. And so, I can't remember exactly, but I know that there's, like, they all have the same enemy, basically. But you get their little romances in between as they're fighting these battles. So it's super fun and fresh. And they're so short. That's my favorite thing about Leah Stone, is that her books are short, but you still get like that fantasy element. And so I'm like, oh, so bingeable, so great, incredible. And she has another series, the Wolf King, or the Wolf series, Wolf Girl series, something like that I want to read. So I was like, okay, let me finish this series so then we can move on to that series. So now we have these beauties. So cute. They're so, like, this isn't even the size, like, this is even a size, I could probably put all 4 books here and it's not even the size of some fantasies, okay? Alright, then last, hopefully not least, okay, this one, again, I convinced myself not to get it in order number 1, because I have yet to read Legendborn, but book 3 is coming out soon, and I was like, what if I just do, like, a 1 week, 1 series kind of thing, where I read the series, like, back to back to back? That would be so perfect. So I was like, oh, perfect. So this one does have the, infamous dot on it that marks it as, like, I guess, no good or something like that. Like, it can be, I don't know. So it does have a little dings, but honestly, it looks like it's in great condition. This is Bloodmarked, book 2 in the Legendborn cycle, by Tracy Dion. I'm really blindly, I don't know, I've like really blindly going for this series because I don't even know really what it's about. I've just heard really great things, and so I did it. I did it. This is a YA series, but I just hear that it's so good that it's fine. So, we did it. And so hopefully that is actually good. Let me know if you'd want to see that though, like a 1 week, 1 series kind of thing or what. Obviously you have lots of lots of books that you can let me know what you'd want me to do, put in like a reading vlog and all that good jazz. You know, I honestly have faith that I can read a lot of these books, and if I actually like put them in order, like so you can see that space down here, if I actually like put them down there, I honestly would only have like 3 or 4 books on overflow. Perfect. Wonderful. Fantastic. It's fine. I want my cart to be, what's the word? I want it to like not overflow. But for the most part I want it pretty full, which could fit like between like 30 and 40 books depending on the size of the books. So like genuinely I feel like this is fine. 23 books, you guys. 23 books. Honestly, these 4 and the Red Queen, though, so 5 of those books I've already read. It's fine. It's fine. Let me know. Are you hauling? What's your tea? What are you doing? Are you hauling or unhauling it, or book buying it? Book buying ban in it. Let me know. Let me know. I think I'm going to definitely go on a book buying ban for March, so it's fine. I have lots of reading to do anyway. The only other book that I was just thinking about is Out of the Woods by Hannah Bonham Young, but it's like so scarce. It's so hard to freaking find it. And so like right now it's just like I'm just like waiting till I can buy it. Like I probably could buy it online right now, but not in stores or anything. So I'm just like, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'll just wait on that one. There was something else I was going to tell you earlier. Now I don't remember. Oh, I did tell you. It's about the Julia Soto book or whatever, but anyway, if you've not checked out Book Outlet, a lot of their books are in great condition. So I don't know. I think I've seen a couple people who've gotten some books that are a little like, ooh, but questionable. But for the most part, I've seen a ton of people who have like really great success. And I basically got like 6 books for like $45. You know, like it's a great deal, to be completely honest with you. Especially if like, you know, 2 books is going to cost you $45 if you go to Barnes. So it's like, might as well. Again, there are a couple other books that I was eyeing that I didn't purchase quite yet. But obviously we got to dwindle this down, and then we can do it. I think they do it pretty often. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure they do that sale though pretty often. So anyway, guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, let me know what books you want me to read. Put them in reading vlogs. What should I read first? Let me know. Juicy Tea. Are you gonna pick up any of these books? And yes, I will see you in the next one. Bye, nerds.